Hello, welcome back to another video of Just for Koi. I hope you're all doing well, all keeping safe, all out of trouble. I've had a lot of progress over the last 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Pretty happy with what's going on right now and where we're up to. I was expecting to have all this done about a week or so ago, but due to some of the materials being delayed and also having a few little hiccups with some of the parts that I purchased, which I'm not going to go into because everything did get resolved at the end and we're back up to scratch, so we're where we need to be. I won't mumbo jumbo much. I think this video is going to be around or possibly over 45 minutes, so if I do bore you guys, I do apologise in advance, but I hope you guys enjoy the video and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, let's just carry on from where we left off. And as you remember from the previous video, we had all these conifer branches in the pond. I haven't done much for the last 2 days, but I'm going to crack on with it today. I'm going to take all these out from the pond, all these branches here, all them branches there, cut all these logs down to the size that Madame Lowe requested from French Koi Connection. She's going to be coming around to collect the logs at some point. I'm going to neaten up all over there, sort out all the pipe work, put up all these reinforced meshes up against the wall, take out all the dirt that's fallen back into the pond. So bits and bobs to do before getting to the main exciting part of getting the sub base, bottom drains and concrete down. So I'll just quickly get all this out of the pond. Got everything out of the pond. All the branches are gone. All the logs are gone. Got rid of all that pipe work, literally over there. Piled them up over there, as you can see. Took out all the rest of the dirt. Piled it up all over here, so more dirt. Put those reinforcement meshes up against the wall. There's 3 of those and they are 4.8 meters by 2.4 meters, so we've got 3 of those, plenty in hand. Got a little bit of a puddle situation going on there. Everything is all nice and neat now. Tomorrow what I am going to do, I've got some credit with Koi. I put a deposit on a drum back in October with them, but I've changed my mind about what drum I'm going for, so I've got a little bit of credit with them over there. I'm going to pop down there tomorrow and get some pipe work and possibly get some bits and bobs. I'm waiting on a delivery for some other bits as well, which I'm going to show you guys when they arrive, so we'll just take it from there. So I'll see you guys when I'm going to Koi. Okay, we've just literally hired out the van, filled out with fuel. I've stopped by Greg's and Costco, got myself a quick little cup of coffee, a couple of steak bakes for the journey. I've got a 2-hour journey. I'm not going to be buying any fish or anything like that. Literally going to be in and out of there. Might do a quick little video while I'm in there, and that's about it. My god, I definitely need to sort my facial hair out. Anyway, I'll catch you guys when I'm there. Okay, we have arrived at Koi. Those steak bakes, by the way, tasted lovely. Anyway, let's just walk in. This is what I've come for. Don't look like there is enough 2-inch pipe here for me. We'll have to go in and ask what's there, what they got in stock. Hopefully they got some bits and bobs in these containers. So let's just go in, have a little chit chat and take it from there. All stocked up. All the food pellets, all different types of brands. some of these as well, these connectors. That's right, you're alright. Anyway, let's get down to business. Right, we're back on the road, heading back home. We've got what we need to get. So once we get back home, I'll see you guys on the other end. Catch you in a bit. Okay, this is the following day after visiting Quinnicoy, and got a little bit too late for me to carry on making any videos. I got back around 6:30, and at 7 o'clock I had an appointment for a deep tissue massage. My body's absolutely aching. Both my shoulders were out of place. Both my tennyson elbows were absolutely, yeah, you know what. Feel much better now. Still a little bit sore from the massage yesterday, but I feel much better. I can almost say I feel like a new person in a new body. So I wish. Anyway, mumbo jumbo. I'll spin you guys around. As you saw, what I got from Quinnicoy basically was some pipe work and a couple of fittings. Spin you around, show you all that. And I did say I wasn't going to buy any koi, but I did come back with something, so I'll show you those as well. Okay, so these are the pipe works that I've got from there. I've basically got 1-inch pipe, 3 meters length. I've got 2 of those. I've got more in hand over there, which are taped up with the 4-inch pipe work there for the bottom drains. Got 2 of those. I've got 3 meter 1.5-inch pipe and 6 2-inch pipe, which are 3 meters as well. There was one little offcut there which was around just over a meter, so I picked that up as well. Might as well have that in hand. And this also got delivered today. This is the sump chamber. I purchased this from Drain Store. I'll put the link in the descriptions below. This is where all the waste water is going to be going. I might even be connecting up some of the gutter into this as well. And there's going to be a pump, a drainage pump, which is right over there, and that also arrived today as well, so I'll show you guys that as well. That's going to be in here. Going to cut a couple of holes either side, wherever, and then just literally pump the dirty water all the way from here, coming down and basically going into that drain there. These are the fittings that I literally did get, just 3 fittings, and these are going to be for the MudDrain Oase pump, and a couple more fittings here as well, and 1 tank connector, and also a gold label sealant. So this, just pop these down here for a sec. This sump chamber is 1 meter high, sorry, and 610 mils in width. So I think the dimension, sorry, comes with a nice lid. If I can do this with one hand, I'll show you guys inside there. It's absolutely solid. They're not cheap. I think this one was around 250 quid, but they're absolutely solid. La, yeah, bit of echo there. Yeah, so this is the sump chamber that I'm going to be using, and like I said, I'll just put the link in the descriptions below. If anyone's interested, they can check it out. And again, same with this sump pump, sorry, from Oase. This was from Pond Planet. So this drainage pump is a 14,000, says it here actually, 14,500 Head height is 11 meters max. The dirt that goes through there, all the little dirty debris, it takes up to 30 mils. I'm not sure what this is. What's this? 950 watts. It's 950 watt, I believe. And you've got a 2+1 year warranty with it. Pretty cool little gadget. I'm not going to put it out the box just as yet, because I want to basically get this buried in and then start doing all the pipe work for that. When we get out of the box, we'll all have a look at it anyway. So that's all that. Coming back over to the pond. Today is Friday, and I was meant to receive the sub base today, but they got a phone call from them basically saying that they're not going to be arriving till Monday. So it's all good for me. I've ordered 4 bulk bags of it. It's going to literally just have them delivered to the front and wheelie barrel them here, and then start stacking them here. Once I get one of the bags empty, I'll just loading up the bags, and the first load of bags, I'm going to literally just drop it straight into the pond. I've also got the damp membrane in hand. That's all the way at the back of the summer house. When I get to pull that out, I'll show you guys as well. So that's it for today. Just before I go, totally forgot to show you guys the koi that I came home with. That would have been a bit of a bummer. They're absolutely doing fine. They've been in quarantine for 2 weeks. They had a very safe journey coming back home, and I'll just literally spin you guys around and show you guys the new kois that I've brought home. So there you have it. I've come back home with 3 tanchos, all got home safe, and as you can see, they're in the bag still. Literally left them in the bags overnight. I'm going to literally be putting them into the God, look at all that leaf. Going to literally be putting them into the pond now, let them climatise in the bag, and then we'll release them. Yep. These little buggers here, I might be doing a giveaway with them. Not sure yet, but knowing me, I'm possibly going to do a giveaway. Possibly when we get to around 3,000 subs, might give them away. Might keep them and do another giveaway, who knows. Anyway, catch you guys soon. Right then, welcome back. We're back in the garden, and it's Monday morning. Lovely sunny day. Sun is beaming in my eyes. A little bit chilly, but we've got loads of work to do today. The gravel's going to be arriving shortly, so I'm going to hopefully lay that down, get all that whacker plated down. It kind of rained quite heavy yesterday, so I've got a little flood situation in the pond. So what I'm going to first do, I'm going to dig a little hole somewhere, make all the water go into one spot, and then literally pump it all out. I'll turn you guys around and show you how much puddle there is in the pond. There's quite a few bits and bobs to do today. I've got to drain out this pond. I've got to dig the hole for where the pipe work is going to go for the connection of the drums for both the bottom drains. Got to pour down the gravel, lay down the membrane, damp-proof membrane, lay down the mesh, and then hopefully we can get all the bottom drains and also all the pipe work solvent welded. Not sure if I'm going to get around to doing it all today, but we're going to crack on with it, and we're going to do everything one by one. So got my list. I've got about 8 chores to do today in the garden. Hopefully we can get around to doing most of them. So I'll just spin you around and show you this flood situation. Okay, so this is all the water that got collected last night. There's a couple of inches of water here and there, not all around the pond, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dig possibly a little hole somewhere here or there and just put the pump in there and pump it all out to waste over there before we do anything else. So as you can see, I've also done some markings over there for the drums and the bio chamber, just playing about before the drums actually arrive, and that's not exactly how they're going to sit, so ignore that. I'm going to wipe all that out and redo that. But first job that we need to tackle in is dig a hole here, pump all this water out, and then on to the next one. So I'll get all this done and I'll catch you guys in a bit. As you can see, I've placed a pump right over there. I've basically dug out a little hole, put the pump in there, and it's now slowly pumping away all the water, and it's all going down here, bish bash bosh bosh bosh, under those deckings and to that drain over there. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take. It's been on for about 10 minutes. It looks like there might be about anything in between 500 to 1,000 litres of water in here. So might take a little while to get it all out, but it's all getting done. So once we get this done, I'll show you what's next. While I'm waiting for this to empty out, gonna get this turkey sandwich down me throat. Okay, I've managed to take out as much water as I can, and it's much better now. There's still, obviously, as you can see, a little bit of water in there, but once we get the sub base down, I think everything should be fine. Fingers crossed. So that's one job ticked off the list. What I'm going to do now, as you can see, some of the wall there has caved in. It's literally collapsed, but it's not a problem because over here, sorry, is where I'm going to be placing the bottom drain pipes. So I'm going to start digging over there now and basically remarking where the drums are going to be sitting. I'm going to literally have them butted up together instead of a foot gap as you see over there. So we'll crack on with that now. Start the digging. Digging hasn't finished. I was over the moon thinking that all the digging's finished, but still got to do the dig for the pipes, and I still got to do the dig for the sump chamber or the inspection chamber, whatever you want to call it. There's the neighbour's cat. Hello. Yep. She's a big un, or he's a big un. Lovely little cat he is. Okay. Anyway, on to the next job. Okay, I'm down at the filter pit, and as you can see, keeping busy. One of my buckets are broken there. Lucky I got a few in hand. So anyway, mumbo jumbo. Ignore the yellow marking. Let's focus on the orange marking, and that's basically where both the drums are going to be sitting. So I'm going to start digging a big massive kind of trench, or basically where the up pipes are going to be looking up to go into the drums. So that's going to take a little while. Sub base, as you can see, nowhere to be seen. It's now coming up to 2 PM, but I'm going to crack on with this, get all this taken out, and hopefully by then sub base should be at the door. But anyway, this is the next job, so let's get this done and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Can't go wrong with a bit of honey tea and a lovely bit of spaghetti. Oh yeah, feast your eyes on this spaghetti. I've dug out the hole where the up pipes are going to go. These are literally both the bottom drums. These are literally the middle of the drums. There's three inlets for this drum. So I'm literally going to connect one of the bottom drains right into the center of this drum here. And this is the second drum. And again, this is the center of the second drum. Again, this has also got 3 inlets, and hopefully when we get everything cooled down, it all lines up. I only got one chance doing this correct. If I bodge it up, we're in big trouble. So I'm hoping to get one of the bottom drains around over there, and this one here is going to be the further one down, which is going to be around there. So while I was digging in the back today, the sub base arrived at 12 o'clock and I literally missed my order. So they've confirmed they're going to be coming back on Wednesday. The delivery is going to be AM delivery. So that's it for today. Take a little break tomorrow from all this dig, and when the sub base arrives Wednesday, we'll just get all the sub base all down here and take it all from there. So second job done, 8 AM in the morning, and the delivery has arrived. The sub base is here, and as you can see, the lady in red is literally loading them up on the drive. 4 bulk bags of sub base. So let's get cracking, let them drop it all off on the drive, and then we can just literally shift this all to the back. We've got loads of delivery coming today. I've got 40 bags of cement coming and 72 blocks of concrete blocks arriving. So better get me into gear and crack on with it. And look what's arrived now. Everything's on time today. 40 bags of cement getting loaded up. Hopefully we've got some room. Still got all those branches. 4 bulk bags of ballast here. Sorry, sub base. So definitely going to have a workout and a half today. Can't go wrong with a bit of DeVault. What's in here then? Ooh, new freshies. Let's get these on. Okay, let's start loading up all the cement into the summer house, or should we call it the naughty den. That shouldn't take long. Let's have a go. That's all the cement gone. Now let's shift the ballast, just like boom. All the sub base is gone, but that click of a finger didn't work so well, because as I flicked and clicked and licked and all that malarkey, these 2 pallets of concrete blocks have arrived. There's 36 blocks in each one, and they're all concrete blocks, and the measurements of them are 440 by 215 by 100, and they're all 7.3 ends, so that means like the density. So let's shift these to the back. This is starting to wear out now, so hopefully one more time it can work. I'm absolutely shattered for today. So boom, these are now in the garden as well. So all the shifting is done for today. 72 concrete blocks. You can see the garden's an absolute tip. Logs everywhere, mud everywhere, piles of dirt everywhere, pipe work everywhere, everything literally everywhere. I wish I could do this and nope, have it all done in one click of a finger. Nope, I don't have them sort of powers at the minute, but anyway, mumbo jumbo. I've had loads of cups of tea, coffee to keep me going, and I just had myself a pre-workout TNT nuclear, so I'm absolutely buzzing at the minute, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do, got a quick little idea with this TNT nuclear. Anyway, let's see if this works. Mind that, don't try this at home. Okay, So let's have a go. Kaboom! Oh, well, there you go. It's actually worked. That was the worst kaboom of my life. I do love a bit of Call of Duty, but I should have bared in mind that the walls might come down. As you can see over there, one of the walls collapsed as we kaboomed, and I've had to shift all that soil there, some over here, and I've basically had to put up some sort of plywood just so nothing else comes down. Everything else is fine though. Yeah, so I did mention, do not try that at home, or if you do, just bear in mind your walls can collapse as well. I'm not going to go into why that happened. I know exactly why that happened, and it was down to my fault. But anyway, whacker plates there as well, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly give it a mild whack, whack, whack down, get it all nice, flat and smooth, and then move on to the next one, which is going to be getting down the DPM sheet, waterproof membrane. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Okay, I've whacker plated down the sub base, and as you can see, I got a little bit carried away, and I started to put down the DPM sheet down, DPM. And just before I forget, just to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do and what I'm using, this is the damp proof membrane that I'm going to be using. It comes in a 1 meter roll, which it opens out to 4 meters, and it's 250 microns. Here it says it here as well, 4 meters by 25 meters. I've actually had this sitting here for over a year. I've had 2 rolls of them. One of them is getting used now. I thought they were 50 meters each, but they're not. They're actually 25. So that's what I'm going to be using. And because it's just under 6 meters in width, obviously the sheet's not going to be enough. So what I'm going to do, as you can see on this side here, I've literally gone up the wall, and I'm going to do the same all around the whole pond. So when the breeze blocks get put on and the fiberglassing goes on, there'll be no, it will hopefully hold the damp and won't go through to the concrete blocks. But anyway, not there yet. So what I was saying is, I'm going to basically drop another DPM sheet down here, overlap it by 1 meter on this side, and then again on this side, and overlap it on this side another meter, and the walls up here are absolutely fine. What I am going to do, how I'm going to overlap it is, I'm going to drop the sheet down, fold this over about 1 meter, bring it all down, and then drop that down, and then tape it with this stuff here, which is a damp proof jointing tape, 10 meter roll. I've got, there you go, 2 of those, and these are double-sided, so it's going to basically stick the bottom and the top all nicely, and hopefully that will hold the damp. Okay, so I'll crack on with this, get this done, and then on to the next job. Right then, this is the following day, and as you can see, all the membrane is all down, all taped up. There was a bit of rain last night and it's made a little puddle here and there, so seems to be working because it's held the water on top. I doubt very much it's any water from the bottom because we did have quite a bit of heavy rain last night. So that's all done as well. As you can see, I got the pipe work down there, all excited to go with the bottom drains. Bottom drains are here. I've already unboxed them. I've had these sitting down for a while, so these are the bottom drains, one here, two there. When I unseal them in the pond, we'll have a look at them. These are a couple of elbows. I've got loads of all these fittings. I'm not going to pull them all out now and just show you the whole stock and the whole range we got, but I'll just as we go along, I'll just show you what we got. These are both the connectors for the bottom drain. I think this one's for the bottom drain, these two little ones, and this is another connector for the pipes that are going to be running into the filter pit, and these are basically to get the air into the bottom drains. The tops of them are all here. I'm going to be using 4-inch swept elbows, and that's about it. Like I said, all the pipe work's all there. I'm not going to bother pumping out any of this water. It's going to be raining again tonight, so I'll just let it build up a bit and then just take it out all in one go instead of repeating myself with the same job every day. And the concrete's going to be hopefully getting poured in Saturday morning, so not far away. Okay, so let's start with the bottom drains now. Okay, I've placed the bottom drains where they're going to sit, and I'm going to have them central with those doors over there, which are going to eventually be changed into bifolding doors. They're literally in the center of the pond, and I've measured the width of the pond and got my marking over there, as you can see. And I use this stuff here, which is basically basic line marker. You can get it in all sorts of colors. And the distance between the first bottom drain to the wall at the moment is 1.9 meters away, but that is to the actual dirt. So once all the breeze blocks go in, once the installation goes in, then the fiberglass in, give or take, it should be around 5 to 5.5 foot distance. And then the second bottom drain is 6 foot distance between the first bottom drain, and again, same here, from this wall to that wall, it's 1.9 meters. And again, once all the breeze blocks and all the installation, all that malarkey goes in, it's going to be around 5 to 5.5 foot distance. Because I've got them central here, there's more of a distance from the side walls, which are 2.6 meters distance, but it is what it is. I haven't got 4 bottom drains to split them into 4, and I wouldn't do that anyway. This pond, I don't think, needs that. Fingers crossed. Anyway, before I start putting everything together, I'll just quickly show you. I've unpacked all the bottom drains and just show you exactly what you get. You get the lid with it, and it's a rubber membrane here, and it's a spring drifter bottom drain, and you get this connection here as well, which basically sits into that like that, and you solvent weld that. This little piece here that I've got in here already, this doesn't come with that, so all you get here is these, and in the instructions you get a rubber sealer. I'm not sure where that goes, but I'll have a look in the instructions. But this ain't gonna get solvent welded now anyway. Main thing is to get the bottom drains where they're gonna sit. And yeah, so that's what you get in that box. And then these fittings, that will basically sit into that, and that piece that was here will get connected like that. And then this little pipe as well will get connected with that. And these are separate. This piece, which goes in the bottom drain, and then this one here goes in the filter house or your filter pit, whatever, where the up pipes are going to go. And as you can see, look, I've got a puddle of water there. That shows that the water hasn't gone into the membrane. Anyway, mumbo jumbo. Yeah, so these are separate. These are the elbows that are going to basically make the 1-inch pipes go up, and that's going to be for the air. And this is the solvent weld that I'm going to be using. Weld on, good stuff this is. And the swept bottom drain, swept elbows are there, which are 4-inch as well. 4-inch pipe work, 4-inch bottom drains. I don't think I'm going to get around finishing this today because the furthest bottom drain is longer than 3 meters. It looks like it's about 4 meters and a bit. So I don't want to put a connector there and connect it up and then continue it to go up into the filter pit. I'd rather just have one whole pipe. So I've actually got the connector in hand, so we'll see how it goes. If I feel like it, I'll do that, but I'll show you guys in the video how I finished it. If I have to order another piece, one whole long piece, it won't get done today, and I'll just place one of them in. But once it's all done, I'll show you exactly what I've done. Okay, and I've placed the drums over here. Both the drums are going to be sitting there, and that is the center of the drum. This drum's got 3 inlets and 2 outlets, so that is the center. I'm going to connect one bottom drain into the center of that drum and the other bottom drain into the center of that pump, which the marking is all over there as well. Got the old mighty saw out, to cut this pipe down. So all the levelers are there, I'm set to go. Got a little marker there to mark all the pipe work. So let's crack on and get them all in place. Exciting day today. The concrete has arrived to get the concrete base down, and the guys are all set up. It's got 11 cubic meters in there. Hopefully we don't use it all. I think I'm going to be using anything around 8 to 6 cubic meters of concrete, and it's going to be C40 concrete, so tough concrete. Guys are all set. As you can see, we're connected all to a pump, so we can pump all the concrete into the pond. There's about 20-25 meter run all the way down. Pipes all lovely jubbly connected up. I'm walking you guys all the way down. The boys that are going to be doing the slab for me, they arrived here at 8 o'clock. They're already in the pond. I didn't get a chance to put the mesh down myself, but the guys will be doing that for me. And they're going to be also cutting around the bottom drains. And then we're going to pump some of this water out as well. The pump that I was using is literally hacked up, just totally gave up. So we're just waiting on another pump to get the rest of the water out. As you can see, I've covered up the bottom drains. The up pipes far end over there, and I'm going to jump in there now and cover up all the bottom drains. Post concrete's all set. Takes about 10-15 minutes for that stuff to go rock hard, so all good. As you can see, the guys are putting the mesh down now. Cut up a couple of concrete blocks to raise it up off the ground. So all good. Exciting day today. So I'll update you guys once more progress is going on. Boys have started filling up. and we're off. Okay, the boys are now smoothing out everything, making everything nice and level. It's all filled up. A total of 10 cubic meters went in here. We've got, I believe I've got around a 10 to 11 inch base with one single layer of reinforcement mesh, as I showed you guys before. Great team, worked really fast. Helped out a lot. Mark's got a big smile on his face. Okay, concrete base is all done. This is the following day. So it's gone rock hard. I've actually been walking on it and all sorts, singing and dancing on it, and it's rock solid. This was C40 concrete mix. I'm not sure exactly what the levels of what are, but I would imagine it's more so cement in there. So it's all set now, all nice and dry. It's a little bit shiny and wet. This is the following day after having the concrete poured, and we had a lot of heavy rain last night. So when I did wake up in the morning, there was a slight little flood, about 2-3 inches. Got the pump to pump it all out. As you can see, there's a bit of water still in the bottom drains. I've also removed the buckets off the bottom drains, made sure no concrete managed to get in and dry all up. So if it did anyway, it'd be a good idea to remove it now. So while it was a little bit wet, it'll be easy to remove off the bottom drains, but nothing like that whatsoever. No cement, no concrete, nothing in there. They're all nice and clean. So next work is going to be the block work. But before I go and finish off talking about the block work, the concrete base is about 10 to 11 inches thick. It's all level, all straight. There's no sloping at the moment. Once I get all the block work up, I'm going to be squeeding the whole lot, pretty similar to what the boys at Ease Pond do, how their bottoms are at an angle from each corner to corner. I'm not sure what that's called, but that's what I'm going to be doing with the bottom. And as you all know, I've had reinforcement mesh put in there, which is 6 mils, just to make the concrete much more solid and strong. Okay, so all done. Next journey is going to be these bad boys getting all laid out, and I've got a VIP guest coming over to do the first 3 to 4 courses for me, and then I'm just going to be doing the rest. I think I'm going to have around 14 levels of 14 courses of block work going up just for the pond, and that should be around, I think it's just under 740 blocks. So I've got 200 in hand, so that's more than enough for 3 courses. I've got no space. Everything, literally the whole garden, even at the front of the yard, it's all totally full. So I'm going to be ordering those possibly today, and they'll take about 3 to 5 days to arrive. So I'm going to take it from there. Okay. So thank you very much for watching the video. Remember to subscribe. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, you can give us a thumbs down. Either thumbs, I'm happy to collect. Remember to hit the notification button so you can get notified with all the new videos that I upload. Having said that, I'm absolutely shattered. I'm going to go inside, have a quick shower, make a nice little warm cup of coffee, put the movie on and take it from there. All take care, all the best.